Alright, hey people, it's Chase here, and I'm here to do an unboxing and review for you guys of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Lost Galaxy Yellow Ranger. I think I said in the last video, which was the Dino Thunder Black Ranger, that this was coming. So, yeah, last member of the Lost Galaxy team in this line to be released, which is good. But unfortunately, has one glaring flaw, which I'll get to in a bit. You might already know what it is or see what it is through the box art. But yeah. But here we go with the box and everything. The Power Rangers Lightning Collection logo right here. The artwork of the Ranger. The figure, or the render of the figure, right here. And Lost Galaxy Yellow Ranger. You got the side right here with the full artwork of the Ranger. The Lost Galaxy logo. Lost Galaxy logo again on the other side. Name of the Ranger, and then the helmets. Then on the back, you got the full render of the figure with the, or with her civilian head, just showing off what she comes with. 2 extra hands, the helmet, the bazooka. I can't remember what they're called. Quasar launcher. The folded up Quasar Saber and the effect piece, and then render of the figure again. Maya, Lost Galaxy Yellow Ranger, and all that. So yeah, first Lost Galaxy figure in a bit. Last one was the Green Ranger, and that was like a year or 2 ago. So, yeah. And yeah, so same basic setup, and I'm glad that they fixed, and I'm still glad that they fixed the holder right there for these things. So yeah, we got all the accessories and extra hands and all that. So yeah. This is what I was talking about, the fact that it doesn't come with the extended version of the Quasar Saber. Granted, the Lost Galaxy Red that I had, or have, didn't either, but Lost Galaxy Red was initially released in a 2-pack with, I believe, Psycho Red, so before being re-released on its own. So, yeah, and that did come with the Quasar Saber. Don't know why they just didn't include the Quasar Saber with Lost Galaxy Red then either, but yeah, that was something that I didn't note in that video. I'm noting it now, because I didn't think of it at the time, but yeah. And the figure for Lost Galaxy Yellow. If you're wondering why a lot of Yellow Rangers in the Saban era initially and Wild Force, which is somewhere between the Saban era and the Disney era, do not have skirts, and the same with the Green Dino Fury Ranger, it's because in Japan with Super Sentai, most of the time these characters were men. And they just changed the gender when converting it to Power Rangers. So yeah. But here we go with the figure, and I think that she turned out okay. That's just easily fixable, the belt and everything. But yeah. But yeah, as far as I can tell, it's basically just like the Lost Galaxy Pink Ranger and everything. Ooh. That's a bit weird. It's a little bit of plastic from, I assume, when they 3D printed this shit. I think I need to cut that off with scissors. But yeah, so she already has her posing hands on, which, I won't lie, they look like Spider-Man hands for when he's shooting his webs, you know? But I think they're just regular posing hands. So, yeah. But I think in regards to detail, she's pretty good. You can't really screw up the Lost Galaxy suits because they're the primary color. White gloves, white boots, white top right here with the zigzaggy squiggle lines. So yeah, so I think she's overall pretty good in regards to that. And yeah, just a female body. So yeah. And the head, I think they did an okay job capturing the actress's likeness and everything. Almost dropped her. But yeah. So, just taking off the civilian head. Popping on the Ranger head, and it didn't make a pop sound, but it made a just slight sound. So there we go, with the helmet on and everything. It's a bit tight, but I'd rather have that than loose with the Dino Thunder Black Ranger. But yeah, when it comes to the helmets. So yeah, so in regards to articulation, move her head back and forth and in a 360 and in some different directions. Arms move in a slightly over 90-degree angle. Shoulders don't really move back and forth because of how the body mold is. Elbows are on a double ball joint, which is nice. Hands move in a 360 like that, and back and forth. So yeah. Torso can move back and forth like this, not as far as the male figures, but yeah. Legs, pretty much almost a 90-degree angle that way. Yeah, 360 almost right there as well for posing and everything. So yeah, and that can move in a 360 like that. Knees on a double ball joint as well. Feet back and forth like this, side to side, break the ankle and everything. So yeah, I didn't take a look at the accessories first. So the effect piece, basically the same as what was with Lost Galaxy. Red, just in a different color. I think it's the Quasar launcher. It's basically the same as it was with the Red Ranger, just in a yellow paint instead. Yeah. The Quasar Saber folded up is fine. It's basically the same as the other ones, but the fact that we didn't get a folded out version is really just stupid. And you get a grip hand for either the Quasar Saber or the launcher, and a karate chop hand if you want to have it with those. So, yeah. It's just so it's just really weird that they decided to package her with a Quasar launcher instead of a Quasar or folded out Quasar Saber to go with the rest of them. I honestly really do think that Hasbro needs to start doing like accessory packs or something for the Lightning Collection line, because it's just really ridiculous. Especially even if you wanted to do the Quasar launcher with this figure, what's the harm in doing the extended Quasar Saber with her as well? Since you're also just putting these things in paper bags or tissue paper bags, I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense to me why you would do something like what they did here. It really just does speak to the unfortunate inconsistency with the line, where because of how spread out some of the figures are, they'll be inconsistent in regards to either body molds, accessories, paint apps, or whatever. And while they'll look good from a distance, when you actually pay attention to them and you do the math and everything, and you look at all of the figures from the same team in one package, it just doesn't bode well. And the thing about the Lost Galaxy Sabers or Quasar Sabers is that the Quasar Sabers have individual animals on them. So yeah, you could possibly get an extended Quasar Saber from like someone else who doesn't want theirs, or from like people who sell these things individually online, but they're not really going to go with the Rangers that you give them to. And it's just really stupid to me that they ended up doing this. The figure is overall fine. I do like the figure. It's just I wish there was an extended Quasar Saber to go with her, and I don't. It's really weird. They did the extended Quasar Saber and the Trans Daggers with pink, blue, and green, but not red or yellow. I don't understand why. But yeah, Hasbro, please do accessory packs. You can just sell them through Hasbro Pulse, and that would be fine. Do accessory packs for entire teams that you've already released that don't have all of the accessories that they should. You know, I just really don't know. You could charge like $10 to $15 for them, and that would be fine. It's just really stupid to me. But overall, good figure. Accessories, just weird. That's just my opinion on it. So yeah, really not much else to say. So links in the description, all my shit, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one.